This video is brought to you by Diamond Pacific Tool Corporation. Diamond Pacific is America's favorite diamond tool, wheel, and lapidary machine manufacturers. For nearly half a century, Diamond Pacific has set the industry standard for diamond lapidary equipment. Join the majority of professional lapidaries and choose Diamond Pacific products such as their Nova wheels, Pixie, Genie, and Titan gem makers, as well as their wide selection of other high-quality lapidary diamond products. Check out Diamond Pacific today and find out why they're considered America's premier diamond lapidary tool manufacturers. Classic jars, price for everybody. Sometimes they have really affordable ones. Yeah, they start off about 15 here. And you go up. Something I've been seeing more and more of is people selling the Aguas Calientes fire agate in jars. Usually these Nescafe jars. This one's 400. That's a great one. Have you ever bought any of the jars, Sprite?
Yeah, one of my first. That one jar.
Jim had dozens and dozens of them. Never seen him cut any. Something cool that Jim did.
He just keeps the jar.
Is he would take Australian and Mexican opals, make a conglomerate cabochon with resin, and they were stunning.
Okay.
Some cool jellies.
He was looking for color flash, or what was he?
Yeah, he would just take the smallest little chip of color flash and make them into composite cabochons. I'll put that little video here. I have it on my TikTok.
These ones are
$6. Sometimes the more colorful ones will have less of the opal in general, where the ones with more opal might have less color, but they're all so affordable that it's hard to lose. I mean, even if you buy an affordable jar, you know, you'll be able to cut some stuff like this. This is 10. It's a jar full of $10 bills if you know how to cut. And this material is super forgiving because it's rhyolite with the opal. I used to see like these eggs that where they were definitely like collecting the rhyolite sludge or dust and forming them around chips. Mexican vendors are some of the best people to work with if you wanted a whole tray, you know, something like $5, you could get that down quite a bit. Extremely hard-working lapidaries, but again, oh, look at those. That's the real deal. And these don't like it's like some other vendors. They might mail stuff away to Hong Kong or different places to get cut. I'm sure all of these are cut in Mexico. Do you have a card, brother?
Yeah, we do.
Thank you. In Tucson, where do you vend?
¿En Tucson dónde estás? 22nd Street en Pueblo.
Fantastic. There's a QR code. You can scan it through the screen.
There. I think it's online. Let me see that card.
There you go.
Cualquiera, nomás no tenga precio.
Ok. Ok, no tenga precio.
Esto lo ves allá afuera y lo ponen así y se ve contraluz. Eso es lo que le llaman contraluz.
Look. Okay, this is what you call it.
Contraluz.
Contraluz.
Ya, ponlo de afuera en el fuego.
You put it outside?
Just explosive. I guess that's what the pure crystal opal is
Right.
in Mexico.
En New Jersey, ¿te acuerdas cómo fue para renovar el contrato?
Fantastic.
Que tú tenías que hacer el pago en línea.
What
Te daban una fecha de...
is what they're calling a contraloose?
Si no pagas...
Oh, no, it's, oh, wait, I don't want to. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, that's right. Don't worry. No.
I can wait. They also have a great spread of fire agate. I believe it's Aguas Calientes. There is fire agate coming out of Chihuahua. You don't see that as often as Aguas Calientes. These are all nicely contour carved. You wouldn't really be able to do this on a wheel. These are $40. Look at that. That's a premium tray right there. Some of these smaller ones, some of the smaller ones are definitely a higher quality because they get to focus on one or two colors. This one's 200. 200. You know, somebody cuts this from rough. You could expect $400, $500, $600. Oh, those are amazing. If something like that came from Deer Creek or like Slaughter Mountain, that would easily be $2,000. $200. No problem. That's incredible. At 22nd Street, are they on the back side of the hotel?
¿Estás atrás del hotel? ¿Por qué lado estás? En la 22.
La 22 estoy en la carpa, en la carpa grande.
In the big cart?
Yeah.
Fantastic. This one is very contour carved. You would not be able to do this with a wheel. Have to use hand tools. So I'm sure many of you folks know by now from watching fantastic folks like Coleco and Fire Agate Mark that it's not the size or even how much color there is, but also the more desirable colors and the way it's carved. Just like Opal, or similar to Opal, it has color bars, and there are more desirable colors than others, but it's almost, the colors can almost be opposite. So where like blue might be more common in Opal, it's more rare in Fire Agate and a more desirable color. And where like the yellow, reds, and greens are more common in Fire Agate, they're rare in Opal. But in both Fire Agate and Opal, the pink, not the red, not the orange, the pink, you'll know it's like magenta. That's a super rare color, and I'm sure you get it all the time. People come in and say, "Hey, can you show me which ones have purple?" Purple's
Right.
that's what people
They look
want.
for a lot in the purple.
This is nice. Nice satin finish. Gold castellated bezel. Actually, it's not even a bezel. It's like a one piece. Well, I guess it is a bezel, but the castellation starts high up. I'm sure this is also Smith in Mexico. Great silversmiths over there, not just in Tasco. Here's something perhaps more designer look. So there's a few
They're marked at 6.
Mexican Opal and Fire Agate dealers here. Guzman's my favorite person to get rough from. He also has cabochons. This gentleman is really high quality as well. So he's right between the Western Complex and the Arena, right next to the 2120 entranceway. You can't miss him. You'll see the beautiful spread. I think the only Mexican Opal dealer outside, on the outside tents between the Arena and the complex. He's sprayed wheeling and dealing over there.
How many would I have to get to?